Everyone's always so excited to hear me talk about the end of the universe. Anyway, vacuum decay theory. So it's a bit complicated, but bear with me. Stuff likes to rest at its lowest energy state. Like everything we know, chemical reactions like to be in low energy states. A ball rolls down a hill, that's a low energy state. And so the order of our universe is kind of based on low energy states. Like the way that quantum fields work is that the stuff that exists because it is in essentially a resting low energy state. Space as we know it, low energy state. The way the Higgs field gives things mass, so on and so forth, you get the idea. False vacuum decay theory says, but what if this wasn't the lowest energy state? So let's think of a ball rolling down a hill again. When the ball stops rolling, you think it is in its lowest energy state. But what if the reason it stopped rolling was because there was another hill it wasn't going to roll up? It was like a divot, a valley. And on the other side of that other hill was an even lower altitude. If you push the ball up that second hill, then it would fall even lower than it originally would. So false vacuum decay theory basically states that that's actually what our universe is like. And there is some evidence for this in our studies of the Higgs field. Which means that if you created a high enough energy state, you would get over that second hill, and then the whole universe would find an even lower energy state, and it would just start rippling out throughout the whole universe, and all matter as we know it would just stop interacting the way that we think it would be, and the universe gets destroyed. I mean, destroyed as we know it. Really, it's just finding a newer low energy state, but that state wouldn't allow stuff like us to exist. My opinion on it? Well, it's certainly not going to happen in our lifetime. Is it plausible? It definitely is. And it's certainly not fun to think of a total universal gravitational collapse. But the problem here is that most of the papers that talk about false vacuum decay say that the probability of it happening is so low that the universe is expected to expire through other means before we end up hitting false vacuum decay. So in that aspect, unless someone was actively trying to eliminate the universe and had a weirdly godly level amount of power, I think we'd be okay. And if someone was trying to destroy the universe with a godly amount of power, they could probably do it through methods other than false vacuum decay. So will it happen, or is it scary? No, but is it possible that we are only in a metastable vacuum and not actually the lowest energy state of the universe? Yes, that's definitely plausible.